If I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup! The Bravado.
In terms of All-Star votes, Angel Reese did not place in the top 10. Yes, the cosmos may indeed be glitching. Did her jump shot take the votes with it, or did the people lose their minds? In any case, group conversations are ablaze, Twitter is in ruins, and somewhere a hype train simply went off course. Fasten your seatbelt. We are dissecting the vote controversy, the silent shade, and the reasons why Angel may be a standout performer in attitude, but not in votes. Let the mayhem start.
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
It's not surprised that Angel Reese didn't even make the top 10 WNBA All-Star rankings. It's essentially the storyline twist that everyone anticipated. It's similar to seeing a movie in which the antagonist hangs from a helicopter and delivers a 5-minute monologue. You devour your popcorn with wide eyes, even though you know what's going to happen next. The idea that anyone anticipates...
The reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting? Because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA, but you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they say he was too nice. They say he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
Let's be truthful. She has had a more difficult start to the season than a gym floor burn. This season, Angel Reese's volatility has been the only thing that has remained constant. You would think a highlight clip with missed layups, mid-range bricks, and defense that resembles interpretive dance more than athletic strategy if someone put it on shuffle. It's the kind of performance that would cause a coach to simultaneously seek for a stress ball and their blood pressure medication.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a 3-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut Sun.
As well as the votes. Yes, the votes were truthful. There was more silence than her stat line when the votes were counted, and her name wasn't among the top 10. Not even a place for pity. No, your hustling placement is fantastic. Nothing, just absence. As if her all-star relevance vanished. People were astonished, though, as though her fame could be achieved solely by her vibrations.
Guys, y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese. It took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her because she's cute, hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole me bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, you know, her social media take on that night before the game.
This is the same Angel Reese who claimed to be the cause just last season. The women's basketball game was being watched. She was more than just a WNBA player. The WNBA was her. She didn't intend to join the league. she was being overtaken by the league. However, reality had other ideas. As soon as the season began, it became evident that drawing attention to the sport is meaningless when those viewers are seeing you perform poorly on national television. If Angel Reese was the reason why people were actually watching the sport, they are now watching it through their fingers as if it were a scary movie. Fans are waiting for her to ultimately lose it in each game, which seems like a suspenseful drama. Warning, we're still waiting. The irony is another factor, because others were out here earning their place while she was busy promoting herself as the league's face. For example, Caitlin Clark was slammed, shoved, bumped, fouled, and hacked, but she still managed to appear to be playing chess while everyone else was performing TikTok dances. However, it appears that Angel is still buffering.
Simple, you'll get a response. And what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well, and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
She joined the league with more headlines than the presidential primaries, confetti, and fireworks. However, such headlines today seem more like hype-driven obituaries. She's somehow lost sight of the fact that being a pro entails more than just wearing sunglasses and going viral for the occasional stare-down. It also entails producing. It refers to actual buckets, blocks, rebounds, and assists. She hasn't exactly been giving out the things that fans vote for. Since numbers don't lie, let's talk about them. Angel's stat sheet undoubtedly reveals a heartbreaking tale. They need a step stool since field goal percentages are so low. She has more turnovers than assists and rebounds. Despite being the queen of agony, she's been boxed out lately, as if she were allergic to the ball. It's similar to witnessing someone attempt algebra while wearing oven mitts. Oh, and the fans were prepared. They arrived. They ran a campaign. With a social media crew, they promoted her as if she were Lisa Leslie's second coming. However, even the most naive superfans had to narrow their eyes as the votes left the top 10. She was unable to even make it into the top 15. You would think that for her effort or the one occasion, she looked down on Caitlin Clark at the NCAA tournament, as if she had just dropped 40. Someone would have given her a sympathy vote.
Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of mic-in drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous.
However, face emotions are not the foundation of all-star games. Performance is the foundation of them. Additionally, her season has so far been an extremely glitzy failure. Let's not even talk about the drama. Naturally, the outcry, conspiracy theories, and dramatic Instagram stories accompany the all-star rejection. Some people believe it has to do with popularity, as if Angel wasn't one of the league's most talked-about players. No, popularity isn't the point here. Performance is the key. Angel has been acting as though she is still in preseason mode. When it comes to that, she speaks loudly and repeatedly. Let's just say, though, that her sneakers have hardly scratched the all-star court. Indeed, half of the players would believe she was bringing Gatorade if she entered the all-star locker room at this moment. It's not a slight. Rather, it's a reflection of how far her gaming has fallen from all-star status. Furthermore, this is about the facts, not about detesting Angel Reese. It concerns a player who delivered the good after believing the hype. College influence was seen by one player as a lifetime ticket to the WNBA's top division. However, the league does not award medals based on social media likes and vibes. It awards them for leadership, defense, rebounding, and points. The things that all stars do, you know.
So even though everybody might think you're the greatest, everybody might be so excited about your performance, you scored 40 points, you come into the press conference, you're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game, they respect the players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA, but it's not true. What's crazy is her fans don't even watch her.
And at this point in the season, Angel's biggest accomplishment might simply be getting her name brought up without bringing up basketball. Yes, fashion. Brands, of course. Presence off the court, without a doubt. All-Star, however, is not even close. Because the All-Star game isn't a picture-op, as far as anyone can tell. It's a talent display. Furthermore, despite how harsh it may sound, her talent hasn't exactly been blazing the scoreboard. Therefore, even if she might still be attracting spectators, the sport is kindly requesting that she also bring a respectable shooting percentage with those spectators. Perhaps more hustling, less drama, and a couple double-doubles. Because there are so many brilliant, hungry women in the WNBA who are giving it their all in every game. Angel's performance now seems more akin to a TikTok phenomenon that has already subsided. It is not a popularity battle in the league. It's not a runway. Having the loudest fan base or the slickest post-game antics isn't important. It's all about the outcomes. Additionally, Angel Reese must stop coasting on her promise and begin demonstrating why she merits discussion if she hopes to be more than simply a headline.
For the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese. I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or 4 feet.
All-Star dreams will remain just that, dreams, until that time. Due to the fact that Angels earned more than this season's missed shots are excuses. And just when you thought the story of the All-Star rejection couldn't get any more ridiculous, Angel Reese's highlight videos suddenly appear like a blooper reel on steroids. No, really. Want not to flinch so much that your eyebrows want to pop out of your forehead when you see one of those so-called highlights. A film directed by someone who despises basketball and aims to make you wonder about the purpose of life is a cinematic experience. She either misses a bunny from point-blank range or gets roasted defensively like she's the turkey on Thanksgiving in every so-called spectacular play. She appears unsure of whether she is playing defense or offense half the time. The other side is arguing with the referee after fouling someone through a window with the subtlety of a brick. We're also expected to be surprised that she didn't make the top 10. How did she even get All-Star votes? Is a question that people frequently ask. For example, is a group chat called Delusion United where a secret ballot is being circulated? Was a bot farm constructed via false confidence and missed layups? Because performance isn't the basis at all.